The Bhagavad Gita, this ancient yoga text that tells this beautiful story, this mythology that helps to give us lessons on how to live. It has a phrase in there, and I'm going to paraphrase this. It says that the wise choose discomfort. The wise choose discomfort. A lot of wise teachers today say that this phrase, choosing discomfort, just means that we grow when we're outside of our comfort zone. Being outside of the comfort zone is necessary for growth, physical growth, mental growth, emotional growth. So this idea of discomfort, what does that mean? Now, as a yoga teacher, when I'm explaining things, I'm trying to put a physical sensation into words. And that can be hard. I feel and experience things differently than you do. So I will try to put this idea into words. But really, it's about you getting to know your body and understanding where that edge of discomfort lies for you. Where are you slightly uncomfortable and discomfort enough to grow and change and challenge yourself without pushing too far past that. So today I invite you to play at what we call the edge. So the edge is this delicate balance. That place of discomfort, so you're not in comfort, but you're also not in pain. My invitation for you, if it feels right, is to play with this edge today, where you are uncomfortable. You're outside of your comfort zone. So what does that feel like? So a couple things that you might look for. Again, it's up to you to get to know your body and what that feels like for you personally. This place of discomfort is someplace where we might want to release, we want to come out of it, but we can stay in it with a smooth, even breath. So as I mentioned, I'm using these words to explain what it might feel like at your edge. But these are words that, other teachers have used, words that I feel in my body. But really, the yoga practice is getting to know your body and what you feel. So you have to explore where that edge is for you. Where is that delicate balance? Where you are up against tension, there is a place for growth, but we're not in a place where we might injure ourselves. That's really for you to kind of figure out. Find that edge, that sweet spot where it is uncomfortable. Wise choose discomfort. A little bit of a rest. Maybe a sigh out. According to the Bhagavad Gita, the wise choose discomfort. Now, one part about this phrase that's important is this idea of choose. So we have the choice. And hopefully through the practice of yoga, we kind of expand our comfort zone a little bit by bit by bit. We expand the comfort zone. We're able to step out of the comfort zone a little bit, but we choose to do that based on the sensations we're receiving, based on the information we're getting from our body. Now, when we get shoved out of our comfort zone, when someone or something pushes us out of our comfort zone before we're ready, that's called trauma. So of course, that's not what we want here on our yoga mat. We don't want to push ourselves out of our comfort zone before we're ready. We want to delicately dance at that edge and choose to go a little bit further when it's wise. Then that discomfort, we find growth and change, as long as we are choosing it, as long as we still feel safe with that discomfort. When we get shoved outside of our comfort zone by an external force or by our own doing, When we don't feel safe and we get pushed out of the comfort zone, that's trauma. So, how can we choose wisely, choose discomfort for a little bit of growth and change? And since you have free will, that's up to you to decide. It's up to you to figure out for yourself on your journey. The Bhagavad Gita says the wise choose discomfort, not pain, not suffering, discomfort, a place where there's some light tension, that edge, the delicate balance, where we are uncomfortable, but we can still breathe comfortably. We can still choose to stay in that discomfort without going so far into pain or suffering. This translates into our daily lives in the sense of it might be uncomfortable to choose to go to your mat today. You'd rather watch TV. Or the comfortable thing is to have that fourth scoop of ice cream. Maybe we choose the discomfort instead to make wise, healthy choices for ourselves. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be peaceful and free. Thank you all so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful